Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some more Stormworks Build and Rescue. We are working on the fishing trawler. There is a lot of... there is a lot of these triangles. I'm just going over and just seeing what... okay, these are all for the break. Nothing power related. And then I just need a ballast button. A ballast button. And what's this here? A light switch. Oh, that's a light. Where's that? Oh, that's that light down there. Yeah, so that's the other thing that needs to be done here. The logo and then, like, navigation. How do we, you know... how do we get onto the ship? And how do we navigate ourselves around the ship? So hopefully today I'll have a better idea of that. And then of course we're gonna finish with this, and then we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to space. I wanted to do this fishing boat. It's kind of neat. They introduced fishing, so yeah, we get a trawler here, and then like I said, we'll go back to space. There's still a lot to be done there. Yeah. I still need to figure out how to orbit, how to put stuff in the upper orbit. Oops. Right, I'm just going by what the developers said. They said it was possible to put an object into geosynchronous orbit. Now, they didn't say that you needed fuel to do that or anything else. They just said it's possible to put an object into orbit. So, I guess we can go. We'll go here. We'll go to it. We'll go to it. So that's what we're still working on. I haven't even tested or tried with the satellite, right? With the launching of the satellite, but that's what I want to start doing. We'll get back into that and just play around with that a little bit more. So yeah. So today we're working on the fishing trawler. I think what I'll do is whoops. Oh, how far back is that? Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll finish this. Hopefully I can get it done today. I'll get it reasonable. Like I did with the Ocean Explorer there. And then I'll post it on the workshop here today for it so everybody can check it out. Use it, play with it. Yeah. I love it. Yeah, and this whole space thing, like trying to put something in orbit. I just don't. So what I'm thinking is, okay, so you saw what we had to do with the rocket ship, right? So I'm thinking that with the space station, unfortunately, we're going to have to do the same thing. It's not, because gravity is constant in Stormworks space, no matter where you are. And we have to be fighting that constant gravity while we're in space. So I'm curious to see how, maybe I'll spawn a rescue mission and see if we can do it. Just curious to know how they do that. How do the developers make a space station float in Stormworks space without, you know, manipulating the code? That's my big question. I'm a little sus this at this point in time. Their screenshots, I think, were a little, you know, when they had the image there of the saucer or whatever it is in space, people are getting out and they're doing the spacewalk in their suits. Yeah, I just think that was kind of a doctored sort of setup, very special setup that only exists in that screenshot, and I don't think we're going to be able to recreate it, but I'm going to try as hard as I can to do that. All right, so as far as this thing goes, I think it all works. Oh, and then I'll need to label the other side. The other side too. I should probably do that also. All right, we got this. We got this. Yeah, the logo will illuminate. I think that's cool. Yeah, I don't know what they is. Containers or something. It's a whale carrying stuff. I thought, neat little logo, right? Neat little logo. Let's see, what do we want? We want paintable blocks. And we want the indicators. The indicators are the ones that you can illuminate. Just the signs you can't do anything about. At least I chose an easy logo to make. Yeah, and I might need to take a look at the inside of some fishing trawlers, maybe some pictures, just so I can sort of get an idea of what the layout is. I guess I was just kind of, if you saw with the build there, we've got this little area in here, right? So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I'll put a door down here somewhere. So we got to figure this out. Because we have a door here, and we just have like parts, like random steps. There's just random pieces all over the place that need to be finished, right? And then we have this big area here, the processing area. Maybe I'll add a couple, like some tables and some whatever stuff here. And then we have to be able to get down here to the kitchen and the infirmary, basically, which is pretty much what this is. Four units, six bed infirmary. In case you get sick on the ship, right? And then this is kind of our frontal galley. So maybe what I'll do, maybe I'll even put in an elevator. That might work, actually. We have an elevator from here that could go down. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, we have the room on this one to do that. Shouldn't be an afterthought, hopefully. All right, so what do? We do replace color, white. And we're going to click on all the... No, I want to replace color. Now, it's too bad this doesn't mirror. Well, that's all right. Yeah, and then we'll see. I'll do some more. We'll just try and do some more testing with the unloading of the ship. If I have to make the hopper system larger in the back, that means that I'll need to give up storage space down below. These hoppers weigh a ton. Like I say, it would be nice if they gave us special fish hoppers, but I mean, whatever. That's tuition too much. That are just lighter. Well, that's all right. That's all right, right? I mean, and then you have to consider too. Okay, so at the price, so like a typical mission, it takes about 15, 20 minutes to complete, depending on where you have to travel to and all that kind of stuff. So I suppose if you're fishing and you compare that time to the money that you earn, if you're in a small ship that can only hold, you have a couple of small hoppers, that's still 50 fish at $100 a fish. I mean, that's still 5,000, and you could probably do that reasonably quickly. So I suppose, I'm overthinking probably. All right. Cool, so that's going to light up. And then we'll just paint this side. That's funny. It's not registering my second click, only the one click. All right. The ship is just so big. Yeah, and then, so let's see. So this video is going to be, now I'm like some sort of question everything I've said already about putting this thing on the workshop. This will just be a building video, another building video for this. And I think the next one we might actually, because I need to add touchscreens, right? For the lights and for the ballast system and the monitoring systems that we need in the ship. There's still a lot to go here in this build. It was really... I don't know. Maybe I should have just made a small little trawler. All right, cool. So this will need electricity and a button to turn it on. So this is kind of where, like, I sort of have to sort of pause and just think. I haven't added, right, so we haven't added too much to the vessel. It's still very, very basic. But as we add systems to the vessel, this is where we need to think how we're going to do that and how we want to design that. So, for example, if I want to use touchscreens like I do and everything else, like for the buttons, now is the time when I should be thinking about how and where I should be using those touchscreens, right? Just sort of more of the layout. Like, I learned so much doing the Ocean Explorer. I think that was the first real, like, massive ship I've done. I built a few smaller ones, start to finish. Lots of kind of middle of the pack. I had a lot of unfinished builds. You know. The Ocean Explorer, and that still isn't finished because I have the submarine that needs to go on the bottom. So that'll be the next couple of videos. We're going to finish this. We're going to finish the Ocean Explorer. And then, like I say, we'll reapproach space again. And I want to try and build like a station in space. I really do. Okay, so for now, like, I know I should have a separate button here for the lights, for these lights here, but I don't. I just don't. So I think what I'm going to do for now is, oh, actually, you know, yeah, I can add to this panel here. Let's see. Sign. I don't know how to spell signage. Flip switch, and this is channel 3. Okay, so I need a blank microcontroller. So this is kind of sort of the start. This will be the start of our, I guess, one of our systems here. Maybe we'll make one of these rooms down below our electrics room, and I don't know what we're going to do on the other side. All right, so what do we need on here? We need a composite in, and we need a on-off out, and that's it for now. So then this will be, and we need a composite read on-off. Simple, and it's going to be reading on channel 3, just like that. And now we have connected a panel. And somebody mentioned maybe I should start doing more of the panels. And at the time I said I don't want to because there's so much more work. Like, I already, yeah, there's just so much, right? There's already so much you can do in the game, and then you add in the composites. And it's just one, it's just one extra heading. But I suppose I should start it. It really does make the builds look a lot better than millions of buttons. We can have millions of buttons and little panels. Yeah. So that's where we're at. All right, so we get the logos going. And then we need to figure out how do we enter and exit the ship. I don't know if I want to make another drawbridge like I did for the Ocean Explorer. That was kind of cool. But, I mean, when you first spawn in the vessel, right, how do you know, maybe. I think a drawbridge actually would be really neat. And they have them, what? Usually they have them on the sides, right? Either a drawbridge or they'll have a small boat, I guess, that would, you know, to go to shore or to go to other ships with. Oops. Or the dock, even the dock. Hey, imagine that. The dock could even have an area. That's now I'm asking for too much. All right, so let's see. So we'll have another panel here. Ooh, what's going on? We'll get another composite panel, maybe on that side. Where? Let's see. We'll put it here, and this is going to be our bilge panel. So we're going to need to have 2 of these. And then one is going to have to be... So then what do we need? We need a liquid meters, right? Or is it... what do we have here? Gas meter, and yeah, liquid meter. Maybe I spelled liquid wrong. I don't know. As you can tell, spelling is not really... I'm a construction worker. Come on now. Give me a break. Like one employer asked me if I could spell my name in an interview, and I just laughed. He looked at my resume. I laughed and I left. I said, "Man, you're a joke." But unfortunately, that's the stigma that us construction workers get. Is a lot of people, you know, can you even spell your name? And I mean, you know, I hate to say it, but there's probably a few people out there who can't. Well, that doesn't mean you're a bad worker, you know, it just means you can't spell your name. All right, so we're gonna do this composite panel. So what do we need here? We need these may as well be flip switches. I just kind of liking that flip switches here. This could be a flip switch. This could be a flip switch, and this could be a flip switch. So we've got channel 1, channel 2, and channel 3, and that's obviously going to be ballast 1, 2, and 3, and then this could be none. All right. And then on this panel here, same thing. We'll have none, and we're going to have 3 dials. Channel number 2, and this could be channel number 3. And then the minimum value is going to be 0. Let's set that to 0. 0, 0, 0. All right, that was easy. And then now we need let's see, we need a backlight in here. We need electricity in here, and then we need the composite. What's this one? Why is that giving me an error there? Doesn't really need the backlight. There's no dial on it. Strange. Strange error. All right, so then we need composite in for the. All right, so we need 2 more composite. Do we need 2 more composite inputs? Yeah, we do. Yeah. Unfortunately, so we'll get 2 more. All right. Composite in. This one is going to be our bilge panel. No, let's see. What is it? On off. And then this will be our bilge dials. And then I can just keep track of it. All right. Same thing. Bilge dials. Bilge on off. Oh, we can't skip the commercial? Too bad. All right. And then we need the Composite read on off. And we're going to need 6 of these because we have 3 channels, up to 4 channels per panel, right? But right now we're utilizing 3. So channel 1, channel 2, and channel 3. And then make sure you select the read channel. Channel 1, 2, and 3. Whoops. Channel 1, channel 2, channel 3. And actually, these aren't going to be on-offs. These are going to be on-offs. But what we are doing, we need a composite read number? Or do we need the composite write? I think we actually need the write. I wonder how. I've never actually hooked up one of these panels. So let me see here. So we'll take this one. This should be a composite, and this should be output. And this should be out to dials. Out to, we'll say, build dials. All right. And then I'm thinking that we'll set this to 3 channels. All right. 1, 2, and 3. And I think we're going to do that. Huh. Is that how we want that to work? I don't think that's correct. I think actually the dials, I don't think they actually need to go into the panel. I think they need to go out from here to the dials. And then what we need is 3. Let's see. How do we want to set this up? So these can either be composites or they could be numbers. So this can be, let's see, tank A, right? Tank B and tank C. And then I was saying that we were going to read the levels. So this we don't actually need either. We're going to need these. So we have the bilge on off, which goes here. All right. And then we're also going to need, we'll need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. But these are just on offs up to the tanks, right? So this will be tank A, and this will be an output. And this will be tank B, and this will be an output. And then this will be, is that right? Tank C, and this will be an output? I'm not sure. Like I say, I'm just kind of playing around right now because I haven't actually done this before. Tank A, tank B, and tank C. Let's just update that, and then I should be able to go out. Oh, something's going on here. Yeah, tank A, which will be our forward tank. All right, and then we have tank B, which will be this one here. Oh no, that's not going to work. 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 I don't know why I did that. We need 2 buttons. We need a fill, and we need a empty button. All right. So we're actually going to need 2 of these panels. You know what I mean? I can't just have 1 button. I could have 1 button that fills. Yeah, this is going to have to change. Without the sign. This panel is going to have to change. So we'll probably need a second. That's what we're going to need. All right, we need a second panel. All right. All right, so this is going to be a flip switch. This one's going to be a flip switch. And this one is also going to be a flip switch. And then we'll go channel 1, channel 2, and channel 3. And then this is going to be empty tank A, right? Empty tank B. Empty tank C. All right, and so on this panel here, it'll have to be fill, 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 right? Fill panel A, or fill tank A, fill tank B. That's right. And fill tank C. So we actually need two composite inputs. Okay, so let's redesign this a little bit here. All right, so what do we have here? We have our sign, which we don't want to mess up with. And then we have these. Let's get rid of these. Just delete those. And let's see. Let me reorganize this just a little bit. So we have bilge on off. Out to bilge dials. We'll get rid of that. We'll go tank A, tank B, and tank C. Tank C, tank B, and tank A. All right. So now we need, let's organize this. So we need two composites inputs. This is going to be, let's see, ballast fill panel. And this will be ballast empty panel. Empty panel. All right. And then we have our empty panel and we have our fill panel. Oh, and then we need one more. We need one more, which is going to be our... Oh, okay, I'm going to worry about that in a minute. That's going to be in from the dials, right? So we'll need three separate ones in from the dials. Okay, so now we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nodes. And this is going to be tank A fill. Oh, and these are going to be outputs. Output. All these are going to be outputs. All right. Tank A fill. This one here. Tank B fill. This one here. Tank C fill. Then this one here. Tank A empty. Tank B empty. And tank C empty. All right. A, B, and C. A, B, and C. And then we need a composite read on off. Do we want to read on off or do we want write on off? No, we want to read the on off because we're reading it from the panel and we're sending that signal out to the bilge pumps, which makes sense. All right, 1, 2, 3. And then we have our channels, 1, 2, 3. So we need 3 more of these. Composite read on off, composite read on off, composite read on off. One is going to be channel 1. This one will be channel 2, and this will be channel 3 for all the 3 tanks. All right. 2 and 3. Okay, so I'm going to update that, and then what I'll do is I'll connect that, and then we will go on to the next part. So, tank A fill. That will be, where's the filter? Filter is there. That's going to be this side here. And then tank A empty. That's going to be this side here. All right, what do we have? Tank B fill. Let's make this side here. And then I'm just looking for the filters because it's the filters that tell me which way the pumps, do they push or do they pull? So depending on where the filter is, it'll tell you whether they push or pull. This is the inside, this is the outside here. So if you put the filter on the inside, I better make sure. I better make sure I'm saying that right. Empty. This is empty. So then if we go down into the tank and actually take a look at it here, you'll see it's taking water from here and it's spitting it out into the sea. And then you'll see here it's taking water from the sea and it's spitting it out. Is that right? Into here. In, out. In, out. Yes. Okay, perfect. And now... Well, there's a lot of commercials all of a sudden on this stream. Well, must be getting popular. So I find when these free, like their royalty-free music, which is good for streams and stuff, but when they get popular, they get all kinds of commercials. So, Tanksy Phil, but I can skip you. Ha ha ha. All right, so we're gonna go. So Tanksy Phil, that's this one here, and then we'll do a quick little test here. We'll do a test, make sure it all works. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. There's a few hours of this kind of stuff. And then, I don't know, trying to figure out navigation. So save this. Now let's test this real quick here. Make sure the bilge pumps work. Oh, I guess I can't test it yet because I don't have the dials hooked up. Whoopsies. Well, let's test the logo. All right. So that'll be this one here. Which doesn't work. Why? Oh, I know why. Probably help if I gave power to the switch, maybe? No. Something's going on here. Is that why it was giving me an error? Maybe? It's got power. Power. It's got composite out. Oh, let me check the channel 3. All right, let's go into the panel. This should be reading on channel 3. Yeah, it should come in from the panel and then out to the light. So why is it giving me? Why is it giving me that error? It's got electricity, yeah. Well, where's this getting its electricity from? From there, which gets its electricity from the battery. Yeah, that's connected. I don't know. I don't understand why it's not working now. These are all connected to the battery. Connected to here. This, I'm not understanding what this, what the error is. How do I... There must be a way to view what the error is. Like this one here, if I plug the composite into ballast fill panel, and then is it doing that because it doesn't have that? Okay, well if that's the case, then that's ballast empty panel, and this should come from there. I don't know. What a mystery. All right, well, let's just carry on then with the. I hope. Let's find out if this is gonna work. So let's see. What do I need now? In here, we need 3 more composite inputs. 1, 2, 3, and these are going to be coming in from the meters. We'll just do this one for now. Composite, we'll say front ballast. All right, and let's update that. And let's take this composite node here, and let's go to front ballast. And what's the seawater? 7 is seawater. So this one here, then we need another composite read number, and this will be reading on channel 7. All right, and then that's going to go out to the dial panel. Now, it has to be composite out to that panel. Out to dial panel. Is that right? So how does that work then? So then what do we need? We need a composite right number? Seems like a lot of work. And then that to there? On what channel? Let's say channel, it's going to have 3 channels. And this will be channel 1. All right, let's see if that works. So this should go here. We've got electricity. What it doesn't have is backlight. It doesn't have its backlight. So maybe that's what it's... Is that what it's complaining about? Oh, that's already got a backlight. Those ones don't need backlights. All right, let's see what's going on. See if that'll work. All right, so yeah, that works. So slow. You know, I tested it with vents and everything, and it's just like once you put that filter in there, your flow drops off the face of the earth. It'll come in really quickly, but it won't go out as quickly, right? So, I don't know. Anyways, it's a silly system. All right, so that works. So why doesn't that work? Oh, I know why that doesn't work. I am kind of foolish. See, that's just regular paint on there. It's not the illuminated. I should have used additive. Oh boy. Can we... No. So I gotta go over. I gotta paint every single block. All right. I guess we weren't anywhere near done. Oh boy. Patience. Yeah, maybe what I'll do, I'll just test this and then I'll, maybe on my own time, I'll finish painting this. Right, so make sure when you're doing these paintable blocks that illuminate, first you put your base color on, whatever you want that color to be. I can make it blue, the same color as the ship. And then that way when if the light is turned off, You can't even tell that it's there. And then when you turn the light on, you'll be able to tell that it's there. Right? We could have the regular color blue, I think, and then I think we can have the additive color something else. I think, anyways. Oh boy. We gotta do this. I gotta do this twice. Alright. I want to stop, but I don't want to stop. I want to test it here. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Come on. Alright, and then I want to do yellow just to see how that's gonna look when it's all. Pretty sure I clicked on the yellow. All right, we're not going to be able to appreciate the full logo until it's all colored in. All right, so first you add your base color, and then you add your additive. And if you make a mistake with the additive and you want the additive to return, just click on black and do that. And it'll negate the additive. I guess that's a good way of saying that. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, boy. Silly me. And then it's like, okay, so at this point, you kind of got to ask yourself, so do I paint each one? Or do I paint one and then copy and paste it and then reconnect? Like, what's quicker, reconnecting the logic and the electricity? Or just sitting here and painting each one? I'll do this side. I won't do the other side on the stream here. Yeah. So anyways, yeah. So we got this going. Like I say, the next step now is to figure out. Well, I need to connect the other two dials for the other two tanks. We'll do that. And then yeah, just the inside. Where do we want the crew to sleep? Which I'm thinking it's going to be in the middle here. In the middle. This area here. I'll split it into 2 floors. One floor can kind of be the crew area. The upstairs will be the crew area. I think down here is going to be like a lounge, and then that way we can have the elevator in the lounge, which will go down to the kitchen. Not really a lounge, but you know, just kind of an eating area, a sitting area. People to relax. But it's good because we have a few big projects on the go. We have our Ocean Explorer, and we have this guy too. And then I noticed there's still some issues with the freight spawning at the docks, but I haven't seen any new reports for it. So I'd like to continue our series so we got a few of them to do now, right? We got an oil series to do. We got a shipping series to do, a space series to do. Man, this is so much got going on here. All right, come on. You can do this. You got this. Let's just stop zooming out. Oh, no. feel like a blueprint printing machine. Beep, 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 beep. Except I'm not very good. We're missing the washroom. What do you mean we're missing the washroom? It wasn't on the blueprint, so we didn't build it in the house. That's right. That's what you say to the boss. Did anybody ask? Nope, just following orders. You give me the blueprint. Tell me to do whatever's on the blueprint. Okay, I'll do it. All right. But in this case, there is no blueprint. There is no blueprint. No, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I looked at some pictures of a ship, and I just kind of was like, oh, that's cool. And then I saw a picture of a fishing boat, like a large fishing factory, a boat factory. And that's where I got the idea for this one here. Oh my goodness, this is just arduous. I got to do it twice. This isn't even the end. I just let you know, this isn't even the end. There's going to be this kind of stuff all over. I really want to go through this one, keep updating it, doing the safety, and I really want to go through this one and make it just a real neat build. Oh, we're almost there. We are almost there. Oh my goodness. Definitely gonna need some coffee after this. Oh, you. Oh my goodness. Almost. No, don't do that. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that either. Come on. You can line yourself up. Holy. Almost. I think it's gonna look really good when it's all done. It'll look really good. Now, where did I come up with the idea for a whale? I was actually saw it. I took it from YouTube. I don't know if it's an actual logo. It could be somebody's company logo. I'm not sure. I should probably check actually. But it was I was just reading an article about AI, and then I saw there was a shipping container and it had a whale on it that had was carrying blocks. I thought, man, that's a good idea. That's a good logo. I'm gonna use that idea on my build. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. So please don't send me a cease and desist because I really like this logo. It's neat. It's simple, you know. It's just a very simple design. A couple of colors. I think it was all white actually. The one I saw was all white. I thought, you know, I'm gonna change the color of the other containers. You know, just kind of whatever. All right, we're almost there. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 5 blocks left. You know, it's like I really wish you could replace all of them, but then at the same time, I could understand why if you're illuminating the blocks or trying to paint it, you know, why you would only be able to paint one square at a time, because it just kind of makes more sense that way when you're trying to paint a design on it. You know, I could be smart and I could have a bunch of save files that have this stuff in it, so I can just pick it up and go. Who does that kind of stuff? Who does that kind of stuff? Saves all their stuff so they can use it later. All right, alrighty. Oh, this is the last block. Yes. Don't you be skipping on me like that. All right, there it is. Save that. All right, we'll check the logo out. Check it out. No, let's finish these last two build shares. Did I already have? I already had it. Okay. So let's see if we have room. Do I have room in here? No, I only have two. I don't have the outputs to the panel. So this one's maxed. That's going to be a composite, and this one's going to be a composite. Let's see, and then this will be in from tank B, and this will be in from tank C. All right. I know I'm kind of. I wish I had just a few more ideas, but like I say, work got incredibly busy all of a sudden, so. I don't know if I need those two, just the regular inputs. So I haven't had time to think about playing the game. I've had to think about other things. It's like, really? Why? Why you make me think about other things, man? Oh no, did I get rid of the wrong? Oh, I got rid of the wrong one, didn't I? Ah! Whoops. All right, so this will have to be this will have to be an output, and then this one here is going to have to be out to what was the sign? This was I disconnected the sign. Yeah, right here. Out to sign. Oh no. Well, no, that's not good at all. I'm going to have to reconnect. Oh, man. Really? Two and three. All right, so let's update that. All right, I deleted it, so you know what that means? I got to reconnect the logo on both sides. Do the logic. I was just saying, what would be easier, right? What would be easier? So, do I just take this opportunity and copy and paste that? You know what? I don't even. I probably should, eh? I probably should. Just copy that and then. Oh, but it's different. It's different. All right, so I can't get away with that. All right, well I'm gonna have to paint it and all that individually. All right, well whatever. I guess I'll connect. I guess I'll connect all the logic. Let's see here. Right, so that's why it's really important when you're using microcontrollers to label your inputs if you can. A lot of times I don't, or I don't have a very good system. And as you can see, I think I actually did that on the satellite too. That was, yeah, the satellite was. All right. 3, 1, 2. I missed one. Can't be doing that. Cool. Whoa, that was a lot of work. And our ferry, we got the ferry too. That thing's on the workshop, I think. Just the hull. I don't know why I put it up there. I was like, just throw it on there, whatever. But that needs to be going over too, so. Lots to do here, lots to do. All right. So we could turn that on. We'll turn that on. Oh, that's going to look so cool at night. Yeah, so cool. Spotlights on. Neat. I really like that logo. That's so neat. Right, far away, that's what you see. That's cool. All right. Now what are we gonna? Now what do we need? Now we need to figure what how do we get on the boat? Could use the backside here. Could almost make let's see, let's spawn this in and just think about it for a minute. I'm thinking I could almost make a door on the side here. And inside we could just have a drawbridge that comes out. Yeah, how far away are we? Oh, we're pretty far away, actually. Let's see here. Oh, there's a helicopter on the way. Where's our lock is 2. So it would have to be at least this big. I don't know why that's not working. Oh yeah, there you go. See? You see it moved? See how it moved there? It's over top. And then we can empty the funnel. I wonder if there's coal in it, right? So let's is it that one? Is it 6? Yeah, it is. It's 6. Oh, something's draining. Oh, that's probably inside. Slider funnel. It's that one. Ship funnel. Oh, there we go. So something like that. That's essentially how that works, right? And then we unload. That's how we unload. And then the top funnel, we just press 1. And now we're spilling. Okay, so I don't think I'll be able to hide a drawbridge that size inside. So I don't know. I don't just want like a ladder on the side that just grab the ladder and climb up. This seems kind of lame. We could here. We could here. We could here. Let's see. Yeah, because it would have to be like it would basically would have to span this whole. You know, how many blocks do we need? How many blocks do we need here? 36. At least. So it's either that, or we could even we could do something like this. Let's see, a couple of pivots here, maybe. like I say, it's more for, it's not for that initial when you spawn it in, but it's kind of like if you're working on the boat and you're back and forth a little bit, back and forth to the docks and stuff. Kind of need a way. We need a way of getting off there. So positive is forward. Let's get a seat in here just so I can test this out. And then let's just get some electricity over here. Come off of here. Yeah, because that's directly connected. Okay, and then what did I say? We need 36 blocks, right? So these won't work. 36 blocks, jeepers. $23, yeah. How do we want to do that? It could come down the side to the water, and maybe that's a unique way of doing it. Let's see. We can have a pivot here. We'll take the robotic pivot. Let's see here. Maybe this is more of a cruise ship type thing. Oh, and then I'll need to connect it here. 1, 2, 3. Merge. Oh no, this has got to come out one more. Got to be at least like that. And then W and S. Is that right? Oh, one of those is inverted. Okay, and then we can just take our blocks. I wonder how many we're gonna need. Probably quite a few. I imagine if we come to at least maybe there. Yeah. How is this gonna work? Oops. Okay, well let's spawn. Let's see, I'll save that. I always save it when I'm working on it, just in case. Spawn that in. See, I'd like to put steps on that if I can. Oh, look at all the coal down there. It was all spilling. That was all spilling inside the ship. That's so funny. All right, so I don't know why we're kind of off center a little bit. So that works. Could be sticky. Let's see here. So if we said W and S and we put that to sticky. Now I'm just not sure how, how I could turn that into stairs, like into stairs, right? I just don't know. I'm not that smart. I really am not that smart. it would have to be like that, you know? I don't know how. Kind of should go on an angle. But I don't think we can do that. I don't think we can do that with this because it's just the way it is. So if I took a rail, and then I'm just kind of thinking like something like that. Let's see. And we'll build something here, and then you can come up and get onto the ship. Oh yeah, that's usable. Nice, I like it. I like it. It's a little bit better than climbing up a ladder, I think, on the side. A 3-story ladder on the side of the ship. You know, it kind of works, right? It kind of works. So then, let's see. So then we do that, and then maybe on this end here, we do something like this. So it'll be up. It'll be up, and then that'll be up to probably there. All right. So that will come up to there. Let's see if we can get this to maybe something like that. Let's see how that's going to look here. And then clamp it, paint it, all the usual suspects. Okay, it'll go to, oops. Yeah, not bad. Maybe 1 is more the answer than 2. I guess you can come up here. See if we get caught on that. Boarding, right? Got suitcase. That'll work. Cool. I like it. I just think this this here could be changed just a little bit. I think these are gonna have to be more like this. Maybe. Let's try. I don't know. I'll put the railing on it. That's even worse. It's got to be like that. All right, so the 2 is better, and then I think we'll just have to. I'll just have to deal with it just as the 2. I just didn't think the 4 was going to be enough, or it was going to be too long. which is why I chose not to do it because it would be sticking out to here, right? All right, so this is what we want. Okay, and then we can just kind of fill this in here like this with a rail. Corner on here. And of course, it all needs to be smoothed out, right? It needs to be, maybe I'll add to this, add to the corners or something instead of keeping them square like a box. Cool, that'll work. I guess we go to there. And we'll put an egg segment end in there. All right, and then what we want is we need a connector, which we'll just put on the bottom here. All right, we'll do that. We'll connect that with power. All right, and then then we need to be able to unlock it. So we'll use number 1, hotkey 1. We'll release. All right, so then we will take this and we'll say hotkey 1 is release. This doesn't have to be. And then W and S is up and down. Perfect. All right, let's save that. Spawn that. See how that looks. Oh, did they change it? Did they get rid of the wobbly copper that was always coming over here? Oh, it's still kind of wobbly. That goes all the way to the Arctic, that one. This, I don't know why this is, what's happening with this? Is it moving? Or I'm moving, I don't know, one or the other. All right, good, we can release it, and then we can go down into the water. Nice. And then if we press the button again, and we come up, it should grab it. Yeah, perfect, just like that. Cool, and then we can sail around. We can visit different ports. We can enter and exit the ship. Fantastic, fantastic. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. And we have hit the 200 mark. Thank you so much. Unbelievable. Absolutely cool. Absolutely cool. Thank you so much. I really, really, truly do appreciate it. And I guess that means that hopefully you're enjoying the builds and the frustrations and everything else that comes along with it. Like I say, the next video, we will focus on this one again. And we're going to focus on this area in the next video, putting in the crew rooms and then putting in the lounge area. And then, of course, just figuring out basic navigation. So that'll be in the next one. And then after that, the one after that, we will return to space. Right? I'll put this on the workshop. We will return to space. And we'll start working on our moon base. Just because I don't think at this point in time I'll be able to launch a space station. That's going to be a lot of figuring out and a lot of. I think a moon base is more feasible at this point in time than building a space station. Doesn't seem that way, but that's probably the way it's going to go. And then I can take what we learned from building the moon base, and we can apply it hopefully to building a space station. Yeah, like I say, it'll be trying to fight gravity, right? Trying to stay up there in space. It's going to require a lot of energy and a lot of effort. So, and then to get it, we need a launch vehicle as well. Because as much as I would like to use the spacecraft, I just don't think it's going to be effective. So we may have to design a new launch vehicle or something to that effect. Yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribing. I hope your week is going fantastic. It's only Tuesday, but that's all right. That means there's only 3 more days till the weekend. Bye for now. Oh, whoops. Whoopsies.